Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Asha LeCount, and this video is on 3 steps you can take right now as a man to heal heartbreak. My name is Asha. I'm an expert in emotional intelligence and relationship dynamics. I'm the author of one of the best-selling books on Amazon, The Empath is the Narcissist. I've been on over 60 podcasts discussing what I like to call push-pull dynamic, heartbreak, and understanding why heartbreak is one of the things that affects us so much as men and as women. It's something that if we do not deal with or we do not deal with appropriately, we can end up pushing it down and storing it as resentment, which means then you attract somebody that you don't even want to be with, and you kind of have that one that got away. So this video today is specifically for men. I work with high achieving men. I work with men like you all the time, helping them open up, helping you start to understand the energy dynamics that are happening inside of you. Why did this woman do this? Why did this relationship deteriorate? So we're going to do these 3 things. The first thing you need to understand about my work, number one, I'd write these down if I were you. You can go ahead and pause it. Number one, you are the creator of your current reality. Okay. If you do not feel that way and you feel very victimized right now, you might feel very victimized and you might have a lot of confusion. But if you don't want to be a master manifester of your own reality, this video won't resonate. Okay. So number one, you have to accept that you're the creator of the reality that you're living in. I'm going to show you what I mean with a little diagram in just a few minutes. You definitely want to stay for this. The second thing you need to understand, the women you attract are a reflection of the relationship you have with your inner feminine aspect. The women you attract out here are a reflection of your relationship with your inner feminine aspect. We all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. And in the moment, you may feel abandoned, rejected, angry, pissed off, confused. Rejection is a reflection of something that's going on inside of your heart that we need to look at, okay? And number 3, third and final truth. Your journey is your journey. And if you are in a moment where you feel like you're never going to get out of this, or she's gone away and there's no hope for the future, I need you to understand that we have plenty of evidence in the world, myself included, that there are calm, beautiful, regulated relationships in the world. And you, my friend, are just as worthy of receiving that as anyone else. So let's begin with the energy of anxious and avoidant attachment. If you have not read my book, The Empath is the Narcissist, I'm going to encourage you to pick up a copy on Amazon. I'll go ahead and put the link in the comments. What I've done with anxious and avoidant attachment is I've then gone into feminine and masculine. So the first thing I want you to do when it comes to, this is the first point, this is attachment, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about attachment. We want you to understand that any emotion you feel towards her needs to be felt fully inside of yourself. Now, I run a community called Ignite. It is an unbelievable experience on healing these attachments, but I'm going to give you one thing that I think you can do right away. I want you to name the top 3 emotions that you feel when you think about her, when you think about this situation. And instead of putting the emotions onto her, I want you to pull them back into your own body. So perhaps you feel sad, perhaps you feel angry, perhaps you feel confused, maybe you feel apathy, like nothing. Maybe you just want to get on with it. So maybe a little anxiety, right? Just get this shit over with. So please don't do that. So many men bury everything and then they end up not becoming the man they came to be. Put too much of that pressure onto that woman. Don't do that. So what I'm going to invite you to do is to find the top three emotions in the moment. So you're going to maybe hold your chest or your stomach and say, I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel disappointed. And you're going to write those three emotions down. I'm then going to ask you to set a timer for 9. You might even go into the woods. You might even go for a walk. You might even go into your car. And I want you to set a timer for 90 seconds. You might even play sad music and isolate each emotion like you would a muscle at the gym. So you start with the anger, the sadness. The sadness is the one that's the hottest, right? It's the biggest emotion. And you feel the depths of that sadness. You feel it for 90 seconds. I literally want you to sit in it for 90 seconds. After that, you're going to feel the anger. And after that, you're going to feel the disappointment all for 90 seconds. And you might not have 90 seconds worth of it. I'm going to invite you to push yourself. Okay. This is just like if I were your trainer at the gym, which, if you don't know me, I am a professional athlete as well. I do IFBB pro contests. And I'll tell you right now, I mean, working these muscles, you have to stress them out in order to make them expand more so that you do not want this looping, guys. You do not want the pattern repeating itself. So what we're doing is we're declaring to the universe, I'm going to go in here and feel these emotions and release them. And then I'm going to ask you to do another thing right after that, after you do this. And cool things happen here. Sometimes you feel even deeper emotions, or you might have a breakdown where you're mourning and it's just like, whew, you're going in. I want you to literally visualize it like in your belly, like pulling it all the way up. All right. And then I'm going to get you to write a letter. Maybe the letter is to your grandfather or your sister or your mom or this woman or a random person that bullied you in high school. Something's going to click and you're going to write a letter out. Could just be to yourself, could be to a version of yourself. It's like, I love you and I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. I'm letting you go. I want space. I want peace. I want peace. And then you're going to burn the letter safely. Okay. Safely burn the letter. We're literally sending a signal out to the universe that we're detaching from this story. Perhaps not her. You might not be ready to fully detach from her. That's totally okay and it's totally normal. But you're going to detach from any story of lack, of rejection, and abandonment. So those are the detachment techniques. The next thing I'm going to invite you to do is understand that when your nervous system is in fight, flight, or freeze, because your nervous system is signaling danger, danger, I'm alone now. I've had my heart broken. I've put so much into this and I've gotten nothing back. You are activating a core wound inside of yourself. It's going to hurt. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to the diagram. Okay. This is really, really powerful. And I'm going to invite you now, if you're enjoying this content, to please share with others so that they too can benefit from these amazing teachings that go so much further than therapy. I work specifically in the energy body. I work specifically in the subconscious mind. I've dedicated my life to helping thousands of people heal heartbreak fast. I don't mess around. Okay. I don't think things need to take years and years to get out of, because everything aligns based on your frequency. So let's go ahead and draw this. In the center of you, we have you right here. Okay. So this is you. On every side around you, oops, let me get rid of that. Hold on a second. So we've got these circles, right? You've got 4 pillars on every side of around you. So literally visualize yourself right now as the thing in the middle. It's like a pillar in the middle, and you're this big, sturdy, firm pillar. And every single one of these outside of you is like almost like architecture, right? You're a framework. Cool, right? Like, and also really fun because it's like you're kind of walking around with this framework. And then what has happened is we've got love, which is the red one. We've got purpose, which is the green one. We've got your health and well-being, which is your physical health and the way you take care of yourself. And then last but not least, we have your spiritual gifts, which is people think spirituality is like going after your soul's purpose, writing books, having fun, your sexual desires, whatever it is, like that's the spiritual journey. So this is its own entity. It's not like whether or not you can read tarot cards or you like go to astrology class or you have long hair. It's nothing like that. So that's what spirituality is. So we got love, we've got money and purpose. We've got your physical health, and then we've got your spiritual health. So these four pillars are how I teach. These are the fundamentals of how I teach in my program, Ignite, which will literally change your life if you feel inspired to jump on a call with me or to sign up and join us in Ignite. I'll pop the link below. This is literally like next level. So what happens here? Okay, so let's say you gain 50 pounds. Your physical pillar might be a little bit off because you don't feel it's a bad 50 pounds, right? Like you don't want to be 50 pounds heavier, but you're in the relationship of your dreams. So this one's not doing so good, but this one's great. And you've got an amazing job and you've got like you're making a ton of money and everything there is going great. And then your spiritual's a little bit off, right? So because you've gained weight, your spiritual one's off, but your love life's great and your purpose is great. So then let's say that you get in a car accident, right? So your physical one again, because you break your leg, and then you lose your job, right? And you also, let's say, like you're not in a relationship, but you don't want to be in one. So let's say that's fine. But then also, like, you get a little bit of a wake up call because you lost your job and you've lost everything. So these three are a little bit compromised. Okay. So you see where I'm going? Right? You can measure all four of these areas. And we do this so intensely inside of my programs. But I'm going to share with you what happens when this happens, when you get your heart broken, when your heart starts to be compromised, when your heart starts to feel the pain of loss and abandonment and rejection. Yeah, this is your heart in the center here. Your heart sends a signal out into the universe. And right now, your heart is hurting. So this one is collapsed. This one, your physical health can really hurt. When this happened for me, guys, I actually ended up with an extreme rash on my legs. I was like gaining weight and then losing weight really fast. I was having a wake up call, like, what the hell is this place? And I could not get myself to work. I was like, I think ultimately I buried myself in work, but like it just wasn't fulfilling because I was like so much pain, but I was able to pull this teaching out. And I call this the Great Collapse. This is the Great Collapse. And this is every single human. So sometimes people heal this and they heal this. They look really good. They go to the gym, they kick ass at the gym, they make a ton of money, right? They get along with people. So they're like spiritual. Maybe they've written a book or two, but they never heal the heart. They never heal the love packet. We do not want that for you guys. So it's not about being more sensitive or anything like that. You have been given a gift. I want you to understand what I just shared there. This is a perspective change. You have been given a gift. Why? Because when something collapses, you have an opportunity to build it on an extremely solid foundation. Unwavering presence, unwavering masculine confidence and magnetism, unwavering self-love and self-respect, no rejection, no abandonment. So I'm going to leave you in this video with this knowing that all four of these areas can be healed for you at the same time, okay? Listening to my voice now is going to help you. It's going to activate you. In the moment, your nervous system doesn't feel safe. Your nervous system is going through an upgrade. So it feels unsafe in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, which is pretending nothing's wrong. Your nervous system, believe it or not, as much as it hurts, is reacting the way that it's supposed to be right now in this current moment. Your heartbreak is healable. When I say this, I speak with extraordinary, extraordinary levels of experience. I have been blessed to have many men leave my life to show me that I am stable and I am fine, even if we build something together, even if we go in as best friends. It's like you change the relationship with what she represented. Okay. And do you do that technique I shared with you where you write down those emotions and you write a letter and you burn it? And I promise you, your entire reality will start to shift. And I'm so looking forward to helping you move faster. Investing with me will be the best investment you ever made. I have 100% success rate because I don't mess around the business. We're learning as much as we can about your core wounds, resources, meditations, energy work, hypnosis. I'm certified in all of these amazing things to bring you into alignment, into your heart, and into your purpose. Okay? Because you deserve to shine. You deserve that. Just like me. Everybody does. We've been programmed to question our self-worth and question our ability to stand on our own. And a lot of men are going through this right now, guys, because men are being woken up to women. They're being woken up to these higher levels of masculine energy. We need it desperately in our country. Okay? The woman for you will blow your mind. I can promise you this, but there's only one way to go find her. It's within here. It's within your heart. It's healing the depths of your heart and your soul. So again, my name is Asha LeCount. I'll drop the link for my book, The Empath is the Narcissist. I'm going to drop the link for Ignite. It's an 8-week program designed for leaders like you. Every single one of you has to be self-led, okay? Even if you think you need to be following somebody, you got to be self-led, okay? You got to know what you want because otherwise you're going to end up sacrificing or ending up with a woman you don't even know. You guys don't even share the same vision and values. Don't do that. Far too many men out there, guys, are just choosing women on a whim or shutting down completely. Stand for something. Family, love, legacy, presence. Okay. And I'm so thrilled to connect with you. If you want to reach me, you can find me on Instagram at Asha_T_show. And I'm looking forward to having you come into my program when you are ready. All right. Bye, gentlemen.